It was about 2 years ago when I featured a brand here on my channel for the first time called Tuseno. I featured their shellback, which was their dive watch. It was a very impressive watch for the price. Today, I have another watch of theirs to show you guys. It's a new release called the WINDSEEKER, and this is a go anywhere, do anything type of watch. It sort of reminds me of an affordable Aquaterra. It has sort of a teak dial, which reminds me of the Aquaterra dial. Let's flip the camera and take a look at the new WINDSEEKER from Tuseno. So this is not the first Tuseno I've actually featured on my channel. I featured their shellback, which is their dive watch, powered by the Ronda R150. I really love that watch. Really great design, flat link bracelet. I thought it was excellent. They're a Swedish brand located in Sweden. All of their watches are made in Switzerland. Today, we're taking a look at their new sports watch, kind of like an Aquaterra style watch. It's a land and sea watch, and I have to say they did an excellent job with the dial on this watch. Before we get into it though, I do want to mention that my hands are very chopped up. I've mentioned this in a few videos. My son was attacked by a dog, and I got these injuries basically getting the dog off of my son. My son is okay. His arm was broken. He had surgery. He is back home, safe, sound, and happy. And thank you for all of the support out there, all the nice words from everybody. I really do appreciate it. So, getting right into it, this is the packaging that it comes in. It comes in an outer box. The inner box is this. This is a cork sort of travel case, I guess. I'm not sure how long the cork will actually last versus something like leather. It could last longer. I have no idea. I'm just actually questioning that right now. But inside is microfiber. And of course, here is the watch. This is the blue dial variant, but it's a metallic blue. And you could really see the pattern when I move it around. And I'll do close-ups so you can see what I'm talking about. But it's a really nice pattern, very subtly done. And I think they did a great job with the execution on this dial. It's sort of a blue sunray, sunburst dial. It's metallic looking. You have applied indices. Those are filled with lume. Then you have sort of fence post hands, I guess you would call them, for the hour and minutes. Those are filled with lume. Then you have a really nice yellow tipped arrow for the seconds hand. And then you have another yellow accent where it says WINDSEEKER right above the date at the 6 o'clock. The date is just a little circle at the 6 o'clock, and it sort of replaces part of the index at 6 o'clock. I could do without the date on this watch. I think it's only in date version though, so that's what they have done with this. It's really not that bad, but I always prefer not to have a date. Of course, this is pretty liberally applied with lume. In the past, Tuseno do a good job with lume, so we will do a lume shot at the end. Let's do measurements very, very quickly. So this is a 38.9 millimeter watch. The lug to lug on here is really good because you do get, so it's 47.3 millimeters, but it's the effective lug to lug basically the same because you do have female end links. You have a giant crown on here of 7.4 millimeters. You also get an SW200 in here, so 10.3 millimeters thick, and you get to see that from the back, the SW200. 100 meters of water resistance. Screwed in crown, screwed in case back. You have a butterfly clasp, and that butterfly clasp is attached to a flat link bracelet. So that's what they've done. Again, it's basically the same bracelet that you currently get on the shellback, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. So actually, here is the shellback side by side with the new WINDSEEKER, and I have to say both of these are very, very good looking watches. I'm not sure why they didn't go with the handset that they used on the diver, because I really like that handset. It's sort of unique, and I think it would look good on this watch as well. They went with something different, which kind of makes sense, but it would have given it a little bit of sort of relation to each other. They use the same crowns. You have a very big crown on here, really nicely shaped case, sort of slab-sided, but really nicely finished. You could see you have polishing, then you have a line of polish here, a chamfered edge, and then you have brushing on the top. The case is really nicely finished, but the bracelet is beautifully finished. Look at this. You have every edge is polished essentially, and then you have polishing on the sides. You have really big screws in here, so you could remove links very easily. They do a great job with these bracelets. Obviously it is Swiss made, so it's a little bit nicer than what you would get from your typical micro brand. Very, very nice watch. And of course you could see the movement from the back, as I mentioned. The only thing I can say about this is that it's not signed. I'm not sure if this is a prototype and if the production model will be signed. For some reason, this SW200 is not signed, so that is a little weird. I think they should sign it if they're going to display the case back. The price on this, I think they're charging $599, which is really not bad considering this is a Swiss-made 100-meter sports watch with a textured dial, and it's not just a pressed texture. It looks like this has been laser cut into the dial. It looks really good, and it has sort of a style and design of its own. It's not really an homage to anything. I say the Aquaterra, but obviously this does not look like an Aquaterra. It's more in the sort of same vein as the Aquaterra. I recently reviewed a Manta on the channel. I would say this is like an affordable version of that Manta, in my opinion. I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's actually a very big compliment to this watch, I think, in my opinion. $599, not a lot of money for what you're getting, and you're getting really nice finishing as well. Very quickly, let me throw it on my wrist, and then we will do a quick loom shot and then wrap up the video. Today, I have my Citizen on. This is the Citizen ProMaster Dive Automatic in Super Titanium. I say mine, but it is not mine. It will have to go back pretty soon, and I will miss this watch. Here is the Tuseno on my 7.5-inch wrist. This also needs to go back to the brand very soon, so I'm very excited to show it to you guys. It's a really good looking watch, and again, they did a good job in design and the execution of this watch. They sort of took a lot of information and direction from their collectors, and here's what you get. I mean, a very good looking sports watch, in my opinion. That's really it. So very quickly, let me shut off the lights and do a quick loom shot. Tuseno in the past have impressed me with loom. Let's see if this one impresses. So there's a decent amount of loom on this watch. It's not incredible. It's not comparable to the Shellback, but that is a dive watch. This is more of a sports watch, a dress watch, an everyday watch. It's really nice. I think this comes with the bracelet and a strap just like the Shellback did, so you're getting a little bit of a package with it. I don't know if it comes with a NATO strap as well, whereas the Shellback does. I think this comes with a leather strap and this bracelet at that $599. I don't think it comes with the NATO strap. If I'm wrong, I'll put something in the comment section down below or in the description. But here it is. I think this is a very good looking watch, and I think it's actually a very good price for what you're getting. The only complaints that I have is, of course, the non-signed rotor on the movement. I think they should sign the rotor. That doesn't really make that much sense. And of course, it has a date, which I could always do without. But that's really just me personally. That's really it. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of this watch? What do you think of this brand as a whole? I know that the Shellback was really successful for them. I know they've come up with other watches as well, maybe not as successful as the Shellback. I think they're trying to recapture that, and this is pretty amazing. I really do like it. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog, all one word. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.